you were going.
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run to your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome to Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, Iceman. Thanks for the happy birthday, Bronson. I have my other Facebook page. I'm going to put that there under Delicious Peters. And I started getting all these birthday wishes today, and I was quite confused. That's the other profile. I didn't use my actual real birthday because it would make it easier if somebody was trying to track me. I got well over 100 birthday wishes, and I would like to tell everybody, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. It's not actually my actual birthday. It's in a couple of weeks, but I appreciate it. It's actually my sister's birthday I used, but I appreciate all the happy birthday wishes early. Welcome, Matt. Yeah, I figured I'd go live tonight. This one's going to be a little bit different than the other ones. I'm only going to be talking about one topic tonight, so it'll go as long as it goes. It could be, it could go 15 minutes. It could go an hour. I'm not sure. However it's going to go. Duke, Christina, is laying right down there in this area. I know it's priority right down there. I just got back from my mother-in-law's birthday dinner. We went to a place called Duke's, the seafood steak type restaurant. If you go look on Facebook, on Motor Cop Facebook page, I got a whole lot of take home to bring home because my sister-in-law, and they pre-ordered for people that are not from this area, which I saw some Facebook post on here like, what the hell is that? But it was a half boudin on one side, and then the other half was seafood, and that's stuffed. It's stuffed with boudin on one side and seafood on the other side. King cake. King cake's usually sweet. Holster can tell you about it. He loves them. It's a tradition thing around here. Mardi Gras, and this one was like a appetizer type thing. Well, my fat ass ate way too much of it, so by the time my food got there, I ate like 3 bites, and I was like, oh, I'm so fucking stuffed. So me and Bam both have a lunch for tomorrow because we ate too much. If you want to see what it looks like, you can go to the Facebook page. There's a picture of it up there, and y'all can check it out. I forget sometimes. I just assume because being in Louisiana my whole life, I do believe we have probably some of the best food in the probably entire world, at least the United States. So people, the California people and all that stuff, they look at it like, what the hell is that? And that's just normal for us. Let's get our clubhouse members situated, since it's an extra one. We got T-Bird as a clubhouse member, crew member. Mr. Jim P. Hoppy Hoppison, our truck driver. We got Mr. Z Palmer, Miss Laura Stimpson, Roy S., not Roy P. No, JoJo, our girl from down under. Miss Kaylee Norris and Tasha A. Both from the great state of Washington up there. I'm sure they haven't had any boudin cake before. And our OG crew member, Melissa Holstein. Appreciate every one of y'all helping pay the bill. Plan on putting out for the Patreon people, all the Patreon people. I'm going to put out a bonus episode on out there either tonight or tomorrow. On it's from the other one I put out on there. This is like not a continuation, but it's on the same lines of it. Like I said, if you want to hear those, which are, stuff that I can't put out on here, you'll have to go. Hello, JoJo. Stuff that I can't put out on this one, or I won't put out. Yes, I'm working on a Duke cam right now, like I said. But anyway, I'm going to say he got wet because he had been outside, and while we were gone, his pen in it, we thought the rain was gone, and it came like a torrential downpour. So he escaped, was standing underneath the carport when I got home. So I'm going to have to fix that tomorrow. But he was all wet, so I guess he's cleaning himself up. He's licking himself dry. Now, like I said, this one's going to be a little bit different than the other one. Just talking about one topic. Go like and subscribe on all the platforms. You can leave a review on Facebook also, or Apple. You can leave a 5-star review if you want, or write us a review, because I'll definitely shout it out. Trying to get up to that 100 mark. We're at 95. Then I'll set the goals a little bit higher than that next. If you want a cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com, mypatriotcigar.com, and use the promo code MotorCop15. You will get 15% your order. Very nice, very premium cigars, if that's what you're looking for. You won't be disappointed in them. Go check that out. Also, you can go to our website, MotorCopChronicles.com. On there, you'll find the links to everything. You can also go check out the Etsy store. Got some all kind of t-shirts on there. I'm about to put an FYF t-shirt on there. It's going to say FYF Society, the Fuck Your Feelings Society on the front of it. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put on the back. But that one will be out shortly also. But it's going to say FYF. It will not say Fuck Your Feelings on it, so you can wear it in public or whatever. People may ask you what it means, and then it'll be up to you to look. Got a little dirt on that one. If you want to tell them what it means, if you get that shirt. Other than that, we're going to start. You can see the title of this one. It's called Georgia Under Siege. I don't know how much y'all know of the shit that's going on in Georgia right now. Have been going on in Georgia, where they're trying to build a very large training facility. I mean, like $90 million. It's like going to have like a town. Supposed to have a state of the art bomb area, and so you can practice raiding towns, and I mean, just state of the art facility. Well, ain't that what everybody's bitching about? Cops need to be more training. We need more training for the cops. Well, here we go. Georgia going to spend $90 million. I think the property is they used to have an old jail facility or something like that on it. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is. It's a big wooded area now. But yeah, I know, JoJo, that you're over there in Australia, Georgia. The state of Georgia, not Russia, Georgia, but Antifa's been up there, and they started occupying. They've been occupying this land for quite a few months. They've basically set themselves up with them stupid ass autonomous zone. What I think's funny is I found a story back from 2020 when a whole bunch of Republicans and stuff were talking about Antifa in rural areas of Georgia, and they're like, oh, that Antifa don't even exist and stuff like that. Well, we're about to see what the fuck's going on. So recently, the Georgia State Police went in to start trying to move some of these protesters, squatters, trespassers, and their autonomous zone out. And one of them just decided he shot a Georgia State trooper. Shot him in the abdomen area. Anyway, I think it was right under his vest or something. He had to have surgery. He is in stable condition. He is going to survive. Good deal. Antifa dude, Not so lucky. Shot at the cops. They shot back. You fucked around and found out. He's not going. He didn't make it. He did. So this is all about that. Then right after that, these Antifa bastards are talking about, we want a night of rage. We want to pay back on the cops and all this stuff like that. It's like, excuse me? I think they want to start. It almost sounds like they want to start a war. I don't think they can win. So anyway, I got quite a few videos. The first one I'll put up, we're probably not going to watch the whole thing all the way through. I'll be doing some fast forward shit to it because it's like 15 minutes long. So we're going to play some of it and then we'll talk about it. Y'all know how it goes. But this is what we're going to be discussing tonight, because this is just bullshit. These bastards need to be shut the fuck down like way soon.
We construct barricades to keep police out, police, construction, contracting companies. You hear gunshots all the time because there's a police firing range in this. Yeah, you can hear those shots right there.
Occupying this forest is how activists are resisting the construction of a $90 million state-of-the-art police training center protesters call Cop City. The facility will be developed on one of the largest green spaces in Southeast Atlanta, which has a history of oppression.
All of it. It will be clear-cut.
All right, first of all, the land has history of the land has no history. It had a prison there. Prison to oppress people? I guess so. I mean, I guess if that's what you want to call it. You break the law, you pay your price. Don't fuck around, you don't find out, right? But you're going to have crying motherfuckers. Oh, now the trees are mattering, so. But they don't own this land. The fucking state owns this land.
Wait, they just want to go in and bulldoze everything and then write the history the way that they want to write it.
The fate of the forest is up in the air as the police and forest defenders both refuse to back down.
Those people.
Personally, these so-called forest defenders, I mean, you can make them leave. That's a very simple way to make them leave. They refuse to leave. You just let them become fertilizer, because that's basically what it's going to have to come down to, because trying to be civil with pieces of shit like this does not work.
To me, through their acts, are actually domestic terrorists.
Major corporations are pouring millions into this project, financially pressuring politicians to build Cop City.
Why did you vote to approve this facility?
Surrounding neighborhoods that are more than 75% Black say their concerns have been silenced.
And what does that have to do with it? What is having a very large police training facility, state-of-the-art training facility, which everybody says the cops need more training, so let's train them up. What is the neighborhood being predominantly Black close to it have anything to do with it? Anything to do with it? Absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. You're right, JoJo. It's now my watch is talking. Shut up. There's no reason for it, and they're throwing race into it, which has nothing to do with it.
Our opinion doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
It's disrespect. And that's what folks who live here ought to be just enraged
How is building a police training facility on the land that they own disrespectful?
about.
I mean, you see their little tree house. It's one way to fix that. There's a couple ways to fix it. The easiest way to fix it, just cut the fucking tree down. They'll come out.
I still get anxious when I'm coming down.
This forest defender who goes by Fruitbat has been living in trees for the past 6 months.
The banner says stop destroying Earth. The great thing also is that you don't have to destroy the tree to live in it.
What gets me is these people associated with every one of these Antifa motherfuckers, they always cover their faces. Go get a job. Go get a job. Because these people are fucking just stupid. I went too far. Here we go.
6 months.
The banner says stop destroying Earth. The great thing also is that you don't have to destroy the tree to live in it.
These forest defenders are a coalition of activists operating without a centralized leadership.
It makes me feel like I'm part of something greater than myself.
Fruit Bat is using a pseudonym because he's afraid of getting
Fruit
trapped
Bat.
and punished by authorities. The police, FBI, and other agencies are currently investigating the movement against Cop City.
You know, the SWAT team has come through here before and arrested people.
Several protesters were arrested during a police raid after a confrontation in which activists allegedly threw Molotov cocktails at officers. Forest defenders say authorities have continued.
You're throwing Molotov cocktails at the cops. To me, every one of them that threw that shit ought to be sucking dirt right now. They should have ventilated every fucking one of them. They need to stop. I don't understand why. That's probably why I've never been in administration. Stop handling these stupid ass motherfuckers with kid gloves. Stop babyfying them. Give them some hurt. You throw a deadly weapon at me that could catch me on fire, I'm going to shoot you. Put bullets in them. Put bullets in them. I don't know why they keep playing with them.
To destroy tree houses during raids.
Sort of a main gathering.
As we toured the forest, we heard gunshots for hours.
And you can hear the gun firing.
That's coming from a police firing range that already exists nearby. The plan is to expand that into an 85-acre campus. That's as big as nearly 64 football fields put together. The facility would be one of the biggest in the U.S. As you can see here in a video plan provided by the Atlanta Police Foundation, among the
a mock city for real-world training. Since we need more training, right? But that's a bad thing.
training features will be a burn tower for firefighters, a shooting range, and a mock village, including a school and residential home.
Oh, so the police can practice saving the school kids when they have a school shooting. Yeah, that's bad too, right?
But residents who live nearby say they were blindsided by the city's plan to expand the massive police facility.
This happened literally in my backyard. No one has reached out to me. I do see when they ask for votes. I do see that.
It's not your property. It's city-owned property. They can do what the fuck they want to with it. They don't have to ask your permission. Yeah, it's an act of violence, Judge. I mean, these people just, it's ridiculous.
Owns a tow truck business near the proposed facility and lives in a neighborhood that is more than 76% black.
Here we go.
Head to the backyard.
What's that got to do with it?
Forest is literally
Nothing.
probably about less than a mile. Police Academy is kind of like over there where they train at. So
the existing gun range already disturbs his day-to-day life.
once the dogs hear fireworks, gunshots, they go to, having all kind of issues, running away. I'm not sure if they're trying to force us out of the community and just take over the whole community overall.
That's bullshit.
That's what it looked like, the way the path we headed down.
Atlanta's proposal to construct the police facility here speaks to the land's painful history.
No painful
The site
history.
was a prison farm until
A prison farm. Okay. Prisons are bad, I guess.
1995. Prisoners there were subjected to harsh punishments and slave conditions.
Slave conditions. Well, that's usually what a prison is. Do you go to, this ain't Club Fed. You're not supposed to go to prison and to get, have spa days and get your nails done. You fucked up, you went to prison, you got to pay the price, but it's cruel.
Including poor sanitation, nutrition, and overcrowding. Some critics say claims of unmarked graves have not yet been properly investigated. Before that, the land is thought to have been a plantation that enslaved at least 19 people. It was originally stolen from the Muskogee, who lived there until the U.S. government forcefully displaced them to Oklahoma. Today, both activists and tribal members have reclaimed the indigenous name as Willani People's Park. Local advocates have long...
They reclaimed it. Hey, look at okay. It's called trespassing, people. It's called trespassing. They are breaking. Yeah, you're right, Joe. It's the future of people. Just a bunch of fucking morons.
Called for the area to be preserved as a historical site.
Because they just can't wait. They cannot wait. They just want to go in and bulldoze everything and then write the history the way that they want to write it and be done with it. They haven't.
They can't rewrite history. It's already there. It's already there. So, I don't know who Mr. Stupid Curly Hair Dude is, but you can't rewrite it.
We've done proper, ecological surveys yet.
But Cop City isn't the only facility that the residents have opposed. Around the forest is a Hollywood studio, sanitation center, juvenile prison, and asphalt and trucking factories.
So that's Key Road landfill. Nobody wants to address the environmental injustice of this. Those issues have never been vetted.
The facilities have severely polluted Entrenchment Creek, which flows downstream to the South River. Jacqueline Eccles is trying to prevent the construction of Cop City from an environmental perspective.
When we were here about a month and a half ago,
You know what, lady? I'm willing to bet that none of them facilities is the one that threw that trash out there. None of these facilities threw them tires out there. That Budweiser beer bottle she's got in her hand, I guarantee you that's just from some stupid kids or something out there drinking and hanging out at the water. It's like Matt says, he has a range about 1.5 miles from his house and everybody. That dude, he's just making an excuse. They don't, and I guarantee you, at police firing range, they don't shoot every single day. For one thing, you can't find enough ammo to do it. They probably filmed this on a day that they actually were qualifying or something.
We pulled 100 tires out of the river, and
that's from the local. That's from the residents there. That's not from the. That's not from the facilities. I can guarantee you. They have an asphalt that they don't have tires. That whole beer bottle. Does they have fire range and nobody? I mean, come on. They don't shoot every single day. So I mean, come on.
When you look at the rivers, the creeks, none of them meet water quality standards. And the cheapest way to improve water quality is to protect the green space.
In a 2017 report by the city's planning department, the South River Forest was designated one of Atlanta's 4 major lungs. Now, the city is walking back on its vision to conserve the forest.
To just turn around and just disrespect the community, because, it's not, they never cared about the river. So we can accept that. But you're disrespecting the people who live.
I'm sorry, it's just hilarious.
Atlanta. And that's what folks who live here ought to be just enraged about.
Enraged, yeah.
Some neighborhoods around the forest are more than 90% black and are low income with health.
Again, what? This is the shit that pisses me off so bad. What the fuck does the color of somebody's skin have to do with any of this? Nothing. Yeah. Roy says, is she so concerned in the polluted water she got her hands in? Yes, this is a very biased video, but you want to play it just because, you see, we're trying to see these fucking people are just lunatics.
Challenges such as asthma. Getting rid of the green space will also leave them vulnerable to impacts like stormwater flooding.
And it's not like you can create a situation to moderate the impacts. You can't.
Now keep in mind, during the few times the public did voice their concerns, the overwhelming majority expressed opposition.
Me as a black woman living in Atlanta, there's no place for me if we got a Cop City going on.
In fact, one hearing in September 2021 lasted for 17 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Where around 70% of comments were against Cop City. Regardless, City Council passed the plan in a 10-4 vote.
What is going on with the city? Ordinarily, you would have a city who has control over the police. In this case, the police have a control over the city.
So why did council members approve this facility? It's important to understand the Police Foundation in Atlanta. It's considered one of the most powerful police foundations in the country. For instance, when the mayor was elected, the CEO of the foundation served on his transition committee. Among those sitting on its board are leaders of corporations like UPS, Wells Fargo, Chick-fil-A, Home Depot, and Delta Airlines. The APF...
Chick-fil-A is delicious. Checks all the boxes. Oh, you got that right. But here we go. They're trying to say it's a conspiracy with money now.
Raises investments to finance police projects like Cop City. Of the $90 million needed to build the facility, $60 million will be funded by the foundation's corporate donors. The remaining $30 million will likely be paid by taxpayers. Well before the council voted on the facility, the Police Foundation had been lobbying council members. And the cost? The city leased the land to the foundation for just $10 per year for the next 50 years. 2 of the council members who approved the plan agreed to sit down for an interview.
Why did you vote to approve this facility?
It's going to be a big recruiting tool.
Don't get in trouble,
a duty,
Judge.
I think, and an obligation to provide our employees with the best in class of everything.
But you also have an obligation.
What gets me is this training facility is going to be like state of the art. Your cops will be trained better. Just better prepared and trained for so many situations. And of course, y'all against it. Then the first thing these people holler is, oh, the cops need more training, when they say, when some piece of shit ends up getting his ass blasted away, who most likely 99% of the time deserved it. They're hypocrites.
To listen to what the community is saying, right? Do you feel like you've done that?
Yes, I feel that I've done that. I'm a citywide representative. I move around the city constantly.
There were multiple chances for the public to speak. I've never been to a neighborhood planning unit meeting or a neighborhood meeting where I have been told, we don't want this.
So why here?
One, it isn't what I see as a quote-unquote forest, especially not an old-growth forest. If you go out to the land, which I've been to many times, there's a lot of invasive species.
But those who frequent the park daily say it's brought unique value to the neighborhood.
So to them, it may not be a forest, but to somebody else, it does mean something.
Oh, here we go. It identifies as a forest.
It's another man's treasure. But these are the same individuals don't even live in the community.
It's not your land. You know what? They just built a fucking big-ass subdivision right behind me. Before, I had hundreds of acres of nothing but forest, old forest. I could go outside my backyard and shoot any kind of gun I wanted to. You know what? Did I want a big-ass subdivision behind me? Do I want to walk outside and see roof lines now? No, I didn't. But you know what? Ain't nothing I can do about it because it's not my fucking land.
They don't live in the community. They don't care. What they care? They don't care at all. These same city councilmen, would you allow it in your community? Would you allow this to take place in your community? Would you allow a landfill to be built in your community? Would you allow a police academy of this magnitude be built in your community?
I'd rather have a police academy by me than a subdivision.
Cop City. Meanwhile, forest defenders have demolished equipment that they say attempted to destroy the
which is illegal, felonies, destroying other people's property right there.
It's like become kind of a relic of significance just to show, kind of what happens if people want to come and destroy the forest. It just shows that we're not going to cooperate with the police or talk to them.
Personally, no, we don't want to cooperate. Go and take the motherfuckers out. By force, if necessary. This little skinny fuck right here, that's probably about 19 or 20 years old, he has no life experience. Go take this motherfucker out. That's all you gotta do. FTB, fuck the police, ACAB, bullshit. Go take these motherfuckers out. They refuse to come out, drag them fucking out by their goddamn feet or their head if you have to. His nickname is Folding Chair. Really? Really?
It's why not everyone agrees with the way defenders have been resisting. Some of them have embraced militant tactics, vandalizing police and private contractor vehicles. Other critics say they do not represent the communities living in Southeast Atlanta.
Okay, we don't see eye to eye on everything, but we are here trying to defend the forest.
I'd burn that motherfucker out that tree. Pour some fucking diesel on the bottom and light that bitch up. He'll come out that fucking tree. Just dumbasses. They don't work. They probably got rich parents. One of these guys that just got arrested, we're going to talk about in a little bit. His dad's a fucking multimillionaire. He lived in a big, just spoiled little fucking bitches is what they are.
The city spokesperson told AJ Plus the current facilities for officers is inadequate and that the new campus is necessary to give officers, quote, up-to-date urban training.
We have gangs, etc. We have to be, at the very least, at that level, if not above it.
Less than 3 weeks after the police killing of George Floyd, an Atlanta officer fatally shot Rayshard Brooks in the parking lot of a Wendy's. His death reverberated.
And I don't know when this had to be recent. those officers were both found justified in shooting Mr. Dumbass Brooks. He took their taser and pointed at him, and he got ventilated. He got himself killed. Her sign, stop killing us. Stop fucking doing stupid shit to get yourself shot. I'm sorry, shit aggravates me.
Nationwide calls to defund the police, eventually resulting in the burning of the restaurant and the resignation of the...
They burnt the Wendy's down like Wendy's had any fucking thing to do about it. I'm telling you what, if I was one of these business owners and these dumbass fucking people came and burnt my shit down, they burnt my shit down, I would take my fucking insurance money and I would fucking walk away. And then when these people are crying, we don't have no grocery stores, we don't have no restaurants, we don't have this, we don't have that in our community. Well, you know why you don't have it? Because you burnt it fucking down. Why keep rebuilding shit for these motherfuckers if they're going to destroy it? Oh, they got insurance. Yeah, I got it. And I took my insurance money. And I'm going to go build my shit in a place where it's going to be safe and not get burnt down.
Police chief. But the city's response afterward was to increase police funding to improve officers' morale. Atlanta is one of the most surveilled cities in the U.S. with extensive technology financed by the Police Foundation.
Our neighborhoods are essentially occupied by police.
Organizers and majority...
Well, let me explain it to you. See them cameras? If you're not doing nothing wrong, would you care if they had cameras right there? I mean, hell, you walk through a subdivision down right by, people got all these Ring doorbells and cameras all over their house that are watching you. If you're not doing nothing wrong, you shouldn't care if they got cameras out on the street watching. It should make you feel safer. So if somebody does something bad to you or breaks into your shit, they'll be able to see who did it and catch them. The only people that don't like it is the people that are fucking doing wrong.
Black neighborhoods have been looking for internal solutions to combat violence, such as de-escalation tactics.
Yeah, how's that working out? Y'all know I very seldomly ever, anybody listens to me on a regular basis knows I very seldomly mention skin color. Why? Because it don't matter what color somebody is. You either break the law and you're a criminal or you don't. Don't matter what color. This here pisses me the fuck off. That's all they do. Everything's about race and skin color. You know, it just gets aggravating. The most dangerous thing for a young black male is another young black male. That's not racist. It's just the truth. People need to stop killing each other. You're right, Princess. They help out a lot. The teenage criminals are horrible right now. But the only people that don't like cameras are the people that don't want to get caught.
Movement Builders says the most pressing issues affecting residents are actually food insecurity and homelessness.
Atlanta is, known for being a black mecca. It's known for having a lot of black politicians. But a lot of times those decisions that they make are not in the interests of the black masses here that are overwhelmingly poor and working class, but rather in the interests of their funders.
The Police Foundation has said it's incorporated public opinion by promising 265 acres as green space and that it will also invest in trails for the public.
Let me put it this way. Whoever thought of the notion that you can create...
Yes, putting those, they're still around, especially over there in Georgia. That's what we're talking about in your state. In Atlanta around there where they just shot that cop, and they got like a little autonomous zone over there and where they want to build that police training facility.
A park-like environment next to a police training facility. You can go out and walk along the trail and just hear the gunfire go off.
Correct, JoJo.
It's almost like that's what you're used to anyway, right? So we just bring it home.
It's not every day.
Kind of thing.
Like I said, the cops are not out shooting every day.
The Police Foundation says it will move forward with the construction and open by the end of 2023. But families and schools are refusing to let that define the future.
Look, she was real proud. Yeah, let's teach the little kid that hate cops here with with this thing up here. I mean, look how happy she is. Just fucking just.
Stop Up City!
They're hoping increased awareness will stop the construction.
Don't cut down the trees!
This forest is important for me because it reflects
Indoctrinating the kids. That's you're looking at it right there is what they're doing. This right here, I think this is a man. I think this is a man. Just say it.
What is happening worldwide now, even though we have an urgency and climate emergency, the rich people of this world, keeps extracting and keep making themselves richer and richer.
Not all protesters we spoke to were anti-police. Some were hopeful officers could receive better training to deal with non-violent cases involving mental health issues.
I'm all for the cops training centers. Do it, because the cops need to be trained, but not at the risk of cutting down the forest.
Oh my God, these people worried about the forest. Princess says she lives in a crime district in Baton Rouge. They have cameras on every single. Well, they have to, especially if you're in Baton Rouge. I mean, Baton Rouge is getting pretty shitty over there. House crime rate is going through the roof. Unfortunately, they're not going to stop until they probably get a new chief and a new.
They collectively
mayor.
agree they're done letting the city sideline their voices.
This fight is not a fight about what City Hall is going to do. This is a fight about what you and I are going to do. City Hall doesn't have the last word on this fight. We have the last word on this fight. Black Matter! Black Lives Matter!
What does this have to do with building? Buying large mansions. That's correct. Stealing the money. Yep.
Back on the front lines of the movement, forest defenders hope to delay construction by nurturing a communal space.
We call this the water buffalo. This is what we use to store water.
People are supporting the movement with water and food donations. From all angles of resistance, people living both in and around the forest are determined to embrace the green space as the anchor of community.
I've just had so many great experiences in those woods. At least these people are out there enjoying.
Probably where he gave his first blowjob. Did I say that out loud? It's probably his experience. Matt says, so in the end, Leos are tasked with enforcing the laws legislated by those elected. Focus on the yeah. Well, they don't do that. Everything's the cops' fault. Everything's our fault. Yeah, you are right about that, Princess. They are.
Right now,
we're envisioning a society that we want in the future. And the only way to get there is to vision it, to name it, to show it, and to gather people who believe in that vision.
The nature, the preserve, the wildlife, all that kind of good stuff they have brought to this community. Now you're saying, hey, we're just going to take it away? Come on, that's not right. That's not right by no means.
Because I'm sorry we actually did the whole thing. So I just put y'all, if I had to watch, I figure y'all have to be tortured too with it. We all sat through this woke bullshit right here. Let's go to the next one.
And tells us he was left shaken.
This here, the peaceful protesters that care about the forest and the wildlife and the spiders and bugs and all stuff. This is what they do. This is what they do. They're so peaceful, and they all about the environment, right?
He says he was attacked and his car burned at the site of a proposed police academy. Richard Porter says it happened at a place protesters call Cop City in DeKalb's South River Forest. He says he stopped to pick up what he believed was abandoned junk when people came.
This man stopped to pick up some shit on the side of the road he thought he might be able to use or sell or something, and watch what they do to him. Because, he's such a bad guy. Because,
Flage and attacked.
Started chasing me around the park, busting my windows out and throwing gas bombs or whatever they were at me.
Porter says he had to leave his truck behind when he ran, which he says the group then lit on fire. This proposed police training site has been the center of some fierce protests.
They attacked this man that had nothing to do with nothing. stopped to pick up some road trash that he might thought he could recycle or sell or maybe use for something. They attacked him, set his personal vehicle on fire, burning it up and stuff like that. All right, well, you use gasoline to burn a car up. You know how much pollutants that put in the air? But we care about the trees and stuff. These are a bunch of fucking liars. They're hypocrites.
Police say some have been living in the woods and confronting workers who have tried to clear the land. A police report does connect those accused of attacking Porter to protesters, but it does not name any suspects.
Of course it don't. Tell you, all it's going to take is him to run through the wrong motherfucker. I don't run around. You attack me, I'm going to start shooting at you.
Criminal acts that destabilize communities and
This is now we're getting into where the cop got shot. This was just a couple of days ago, and he's gonna be talking about that, and we're gonna get into now where they wouldn't have a night of rage or some shit like that, which didn't end up happening.
your citizens.
Part of the reason why we're resisting all of this is because
this dude sounds like he forgot to grow up. This is the problem right here. This is not a man. These are a bunch of beta males. Listen to him. He's like, he left his house after he finished nursing on his mama's titty. Because that's probably what he does. He still sucks on his mama's titty before he come out here with his woke ass bullshit. Because he's just, these are not men. They might have penises, but they're not men. They have no idea what being a man is. It's the pussification of the United States. Because I'm going to be doing another one, something like this. I'll give y'all let y'all know what the subject matter is going to be. It's going to be about military stuff. You know, y'all might know about it already, you might not, but I'm going to talk about it because I heard about this and I was like, oh fuck no, and started looking shit up and it was real. So
we want to prevent things like this from happening.
Tonight, conflict and questions after a deadly clash this morning at a future police training site. It's been dubbed Cop City, and back in 2021, the Atlanta City Council voted to approve the facility to be built on the old prison farm site in southeast Atlanta.
And after months and months of debate, it turned deadly this morning. So here's what we know tonight, folks. It all started around 9 a.m. when officers ordered.
Yep. They could have burned their precious forest down. Yeah, they could have. They don't care. They don't care. Like I said, this is just an excuse for these type of people. Yeah, that's right. They're burning shit in it. Yeah, like cars. So, like I said, it's just an excuse for them. These people are hypocrites.
Man inside a tent in the woods to leave. And according to the GBI, the man did not comply and immediately shot a Georgia State Patrol trooper. Other officers then returned fire, striking the man. The man died at the scene. The state trooper is out of surgery.
Like I say, fucking piece of shit died. Good. One less piece of shit in the world.
And in the intensive care unit at Grady Hospital.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn was at a vigil held earlier this evening.
Yeah, so they have a vigil, not for the cop that got shot, but for the piece of shit that just started shooting at the cop for no fucking reason. Just out the blue, let me say. But let's have a vigil for that piece of shit.
By numerous groups against the training facility for the protester who was killed. They are demanding that officials scrap their plans for that.
I always hear this. I don't know why it sticks in my head. Whenever, the family's demanding transparency. These people are demanding someone get arrested. They're demanding this, demanding that. That's the problem, the way people are raised up. Because when you're at your house and you demanded macaroni and cheese from your little mammy and she got it for you because you're a little spoiled fucking brat and you throw a temper tantrum and you get what you wanted, that's the problem. That's the way these fuckers were raised up. They don't know what the word no is.
Cody?
Yeah, Jennifer, a couple hundred protesters, actually including forest defenders, showed up at Little Five Points.
Forest defenders.
They want the Mayor Dickens, to pull the plug on this training facility. They believe it will destroy one of the largest preserved forest areas in the city. However, a retired lieutenant with the Fulton County Sheriff's Office and current instructor points out In a time when people are calling for police reform, better training, and transparency, this type of facility is needed.
Seeking out nature, neighbor.
The fuck is she supposed to be? She like a little forest troll or something? Is that fucking horns? That blue shit in her, is that fucking horns? Or am I wrong? Is this fucking horns? That's what's wrong with fucking people. She thinks she's a fucking...
Candlelight vigil was held on Wednesday night in Little Five Points to remember a protester the GBI said was living under this makeshift tent and was shot and killed after shooting a state trooper.
There is no peaceful resolution as long as their end goal is to destroy the forest.
It sounds like he really wants to go to war, huh? No peaceful resolution. I'm going to blow bubbles at him. Throw Skittles. I want him to taste the rainbow. The fuck?
Forest, dubbed Cop City by protesters, is where the future City of Atlanta Public Safety Training Center will be built. It's about an 85-acre plot. Vendors have been living in the forest, protesting the development.
This is not over.
While it's certainly not over, on the other side of the issue.
We're living in an era that has called for police reform, more accountability and more transparency and better training. This is that perfect example where we...
That guy didn't shoot the state trooper, but the state trooper was shot. The guy that shot the state trooper, he's taking a dirt nap. He's fucking dead. They killed him, which was great.
Facilities to be able to perform that training for good policing.
Charles Rambo, a retired lieutenant with the Fulton County Sheriff's Office and currently a training...
That's a hell of a name you'd have to live up to if your last name was Rambo, wouldn't it be?
Instructor believes Governor Kemp may...
Of course, we can also tell, we can see what the problem is here. A lot of these people that are protesting, what do they fucking have on their face? They all have face diapers on. Pretty sure it does no good. Face diapers, yeah. While we were out eating tonight, some dude walked in and everybody else in the restaurant said, get to have this motherfucker had a face diaper on. I was surprised he didn't feel me staring at him. Because it was just, I'm like, you're the stupidest motherfucker that just walked in here. Why? If you're that scared, stay the fucking home. Because that little sliver of fucking paper towel, Downy or fucking Brawny paper towel you got strapped across your fucking mouth with rubber bands is not going to fucking help you. You're fucking stupid.
Have to step in.
I believe in some instances you may have to step in with the sovereignty of the state to squarely and legitimately deal with this, particularly to make sure when you're dealing with these type of groups,
yes, they're
dealing a lot with their sovereign rights and fundamental rights. And these are things that are covered under the state sovereign immunity, as well as the state's authority to act.
Look, even the candle's gay.
Now, the GBI says they arrested 4 people today as they were clearing the forest of who they described as trespassers. Now, at tonight's vigil,
fucking
I was told there are still people hunkered down right now in the forest, whether it be on the ground or literally in...
Let's see. Here's some of the people they arrested. Francis Carroll, age 22, of Maine. This is in fucking Georgia. Not even close to Maine, is it? They got arrested for criminal trespass, domestic terrorism, aggravated assault, felony obstruction, interference with government property, possession of tools for the commission of a crime. Nicholas Olson, age 25, of Nebraska. Number 2, not even close out there. Pretty much same charges. Serena Hertel, age 25. None of these motherfuckers have any kind of age on them. And they've never had a real job. Their mommy and daddy's babied them their entire lives. Well, Miss Hertel is from California, not close to Georgia. Same charges. This Leonard Voskel, 20 years old, is from Georgia. Same charges. Some kind of Arian Robinson, 22 years old, Wisconsin. Same charges. So about all these people, one of them's from fucking Georgia. See, the problem is all these fucking little activist wannabe motherfuckers, Antifa, they come from all over the place. They don't have jobs. Mommy and daddy pays the bills. So you just go out. You could be anything you want, little Timmy. oh, my son's he's out living in the forest trying to save a tree. Yeah, well, like I said, at least the motherfucker that shot the cop's gonna be okay. Bad dumbass is dead. I say, like I said, people like it or not, you can remove every one of them pieces of shit. Go out there and physically remove them. They refuse to move. They refuse to leave. You drag the pieces of shit out of your fucking property by physical force. Hog tie them bitches, put them behind a four-wheeler and drag them the fuck out. Stop playing. It's never going to stop until they stop playing games with people like this. You cannot play games with people like this. It don't work. It don't work.
Tree houses they've built.
They live
Obviously,
in tree houses.
today was the biggest escalation we've seen in the clash between forest defenders and law enforcement, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens next.
We certainly will, Cody. Thank you. Meanwhile, last month, 5 other protesters were arrested.
You're correct, Princess. That's what they did in Baton Rouge when they had the Elton Sterling shit. The people that were stirring the people here that wanted to protest was fine. It was the ones from out of town that was trying to shut the roads and shit down. That was the problem. And it's always the out of town agitators that do this shit. I think do I have one more, or was that it?
Child sex crime case against Dennis and Cynthia Perkins. A third perpetrator is also described in court files just released today.
Yeah, so that's all videos of. Just these people are just fucking ignorant. I've had to deal with a few sovereign citizen motherfuckers in my career. They're not prevalent down here. We do have some of them auditors down here. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting any of them. That's sarcasm included in that, because those type of people are in there. All they do is try to piss you off enough to do something so they can sue, because that's how they make their money, because they don't have real jobs either. With this shit in Georgia, they're going to have to go in and physically fucking just remove these people. It's just, I don't know why. It's like, oh, they have these civil rights. And then, well, at some point, I mean, trust me, I totally agree with civil rights. You have a right to peacefully protest. You don't have a right to destroy equipment, occupy land that's not yours, shoot at people, try to throw Molotov cocktails and burn people to death and stuff like that. No, they have shown that they're violent. The only way to approach violence is with more violence. You're not going to take care of it. If they're violent, hugs, kisses, Rice Krispie treats, and pats on the head to little Jimmy with his little Antifa shit on, it's not going to help. The only way to stop violence is with more, with you bring more violence. You're more violent than they are. It's the only way it's going to work. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Violence is not pretty. Violence is not the movies. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm getting ready to go off. Almost lost it. I almost went on to a whole totally new subject I'm going to have to do. Again, I didn't even mean to. Shit, been going an hour on this one already on just this one topic. I'm trying. I'll let y'all know too. I'm putting something out Sunday. I do have some interviews hopefully coming up. I've talked to some people. One of them may be another live, and if it works out okay, you'll get to see a vineyard where the guy's working now, a former cop. Be quite interesting. The one I'm putting out Sunday, it's during the week while I was working. Whenever something happened or I had thoughts coming to my head, I went ahead and recorded myself on my phone. So I'm going to put all those together, and y'all be able to hear that. Y'all going to have to let me know. Send me some emails or something. Let me know if y'all like that or not. Because if y'all don't, I'm not going to waste my time recording myself and then putting it together like that. So I'm going to put that out tomorrow. Patreons, I'm going to put another one out either tonight or tomorrow morning for y'all. I'm going to try to do it tonight while I'm in the groove with it. It's a pretty interesting one too. If anybody wants to hear all these extra episodes, you have to join the Patreon, because I will never put those out for regular consumption. Text messages, pictures, videos. If you're a crew member, you get extra lives, and of course they got the audio and stuff like that. So if anybody wants that, you can check it out. Check out the merch store. Like I said, I always got stuff out there. I'll come back Wednesday for sure. I'll have another live, and I think Big Red will be here. Freebird should be here, so it might be all of us since the box is out for a while. Other than that, stay safe, and remember, we're not sheepdogs. Holster laughs at me, but I don't care. We're lions.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things